Uh, I guess we can do that. Is this working?
Live TV. HDMI 2 connect. HDMI 3 connected. HDMI 3.
It might be. Don't.
Global library of classic episodes.
Okay. Right. So, like, all the world. Right. So, like, all the world. Yeah, it seems like that all in the world I've got to do is just,
Live TV. HDMI 2 connected.
reset
HDR.
literally everything and start them all together. Isn't that nice? I tell you what, I want to do that, but I don't think that I'm going to. Yeah. I tell you, I guess that I will. Well, maybe I can level up. I tell you what I need to do is lower the volume of this microphone a bit. Since it's working, as long as it's working. Might as well lower it. It still sounds like it's booming in my ear, but whatever. I know it takes so much to get things to work sometimes, and then it's like one. It's just like a Model T, It hasn't really changed since the frickin' 1900s. You kick it one good time, and then all of a sudden it all comes on. So many funny things have been made about that. But, it would be so awesome if that wasn't the case. If, like, diagnostic tools, somebody should work on diagnostic tools. Like, to literally find out why things aren't working. People, they do all these things with AI, Just get a freaking AI and maybe even freaking hide the stupid thing in whatever, but make it a diagnostic tool to, I don't know that anybody would care if, certain things worked. If, whenever you turned on a thing, it came on. And if it didn't if it didn't come on, it would be like, well, maybe you should replace this little fuse here. You know what I mean? Alright, so, whatever. What am I doing here? I'm touting the... if I was a billionaire, I would be offering, there are billionaires offering, you just find out the way to not die. But, it's like freaking diagnostic tools. It's the simple freaking things. It's the simple things, a diagnostic tool for just like a simple thing. That's the build. That's the build right there. That's the build, Destinian, That's the build. You find some way to make, the simple... Why doesn't the abacus work here? Why doesn't the abacus work? Whenever you move this here and here and here, you got your diagnostic tool. You know what I mean? And that's why it doesn't work. Why doesn't frickin', anything that you frickin' do, why doesn't it work? And so you built on that diagnostic tool, you know? Why? Why is traffic so painful? Even freaking torture. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I'm even getting to hear my voice. And it's just like torture, you know? Maybe somebody did the diagnostic tool, and it's like, well, to the point where somebody's just questioning our diagnostic tool. But maybe that's for the best, you know? I mean, maybe it's for the best. Maybe that's the best way. You know what I mean? Maybe. Like, the diagnostic tool, it's the best way, I think. If you want to hurt somebody, you wonder why they're not hurting as much as they can be. At least something is controlled. At least it doesn't feel so random. But maybe it's just randomization. Maybe that's what it is. And so somebody used a stinking, crappy diagnostic tool on random. I just want randomization. Why is it not as random as it could be? And I've got the best diagnostic tool, and this is why. Do you see what I'm saying? Maybe you don't. Maybe you do. I don't know. Maybe somebody has. And then I just felt that it's at the end of the thing, and maybe that's why I'm here. But randomization diagnostic tool, whatever it is, it just seems like it shouldn't have to be so horrible. If one has a diagnostic tool, where was I going? I don't know. Hold on. Can I break out the... Yeah, I mean, diagnostic tools apparently are awesome. You know, that would be the best way. Develop that, like some way, some reason to determine why anything is wrong, you know. If you could find a tool that would say, like, oops, you might be up on it. You know what I mean? Maybe. Who knows? Diagnostic tools. And that would probably create I don't even know. What would it create? It would create... Who knows? Maybe even things that could, why does one have to pee certain points? And then you create a thing that could absorb the number of peas to the point where you don't even have to, and then you just, whenever you can go, or it just reads all the chemistry and changes it into, you know, maybe even you take one thing at the moment of your birth, you know, and like this tiny little thing that has like all the diagnostic tools that would assess things would just freaking read one's metabolism and just convert everything that they ever consumed into as much energy as they could possibly ever use for whatever colander their life would fall into. You know, I mean, who's gonna live as long, you know? What? You're gonna fill up the universe after a billion years, and then what? So who's what? Who's where? Yeah, then why even be? Why even exist, right? But still, you take up some kind of weird space. And even then, maybe after 100 trillion, billion, kabillion, gazillion, because that's what all the children say, right? Billion, billion, gazillion, blah, blah, billion years. Where the frick it is. And what if those years have actually passed, you know? They're going to. They're going to pass, you know. All those years are actually going to be whoever in the world you are, you know. It's like, yeah, it's going to happen eventually. All those years are going to pass. Maybe they have already, maybe they haven't. I don't know. Anyway, whatever the case might be, yeah, still you need something to, what? What do you need? What do I need? I need to, I guess, hit the head at the moment. The old banyo. Right. So, what else? I need to. Yeah, do that right quick, I guess. Yeah, seems like there's something else that needs to be. Yeah,